welcome back, or if you are new here, hello and welcome. My name is Leah. Thank you so much for joining me here today. For today's video, I'm going to be doing a tag that was going around about a year ago from what I can tell, but it was on my list and now I'm getting to it. It is the bad and the boring makeup tag. It was created by Lisa Lobotomy, and I was watching Monica AP when I originally saw this video. So I will leave all of their videos and channels in the description box below so you can go and check them out. So as I mentioned, this is the bad and the boring tag. I just figured it'd be fun to, you know, stir things up a bit. And I always do tags that are kind of like, yay, I love this. And now this is going to be a tag like, eh. So, yeah. Okay, we got 10 questions. This shouldn't take too long. Question number 1, a foundation finish you don't like. That is so easy. I do not like a dewy foundation on me. I love the look of it on other people. I do not want it on me. I don't want to feel dewiness. I don't want to feel tackiness. No. The worst mascara you have ever tried. I think one of the worst ones I ever tried, and I don't understand the hype, I never have, is it Maybelline the Great Lash? It's got like the pink and green too. That does nothing for me. Anyone I've ever used it on, you know, even myself, it just makes my lashes look like the wand. Like, it's so spaced apart. It doesn't separate lashes. The formula is nothing special. So yeah, that one was probably one of the worst ones. And then any fiber mascara, they make me mad because the fibers get in my eyes and then my eyes hurt and water, and I don't like that. Question number 3, one thing you tried once and then threw it away. I know I've done it with lipsticks before, especially ones that are, you know, heavily scented and to the point you can taste it, but it's like a perfume or soapy scent, not like a candy or cake scent. Yeah, there's been a few of those that have gone in the garbage. There's been other things that I've tried where I haven't used it in a while and it's gone bad, and I go to use it and it goes in the garbage right away because the second I opened it and put it on my skin, I realized that it was not good. But I had used it before, so. But definitely, I don't know specifics, but there have been a couple of lipsticks. I'm thinking L'Oreal, because they used to make ones that were especially heavily scented that tasted like floral stuff. Gross. Yeah. Okay, question number 4, the most boring eyeshadow palette you own. And that would go to this. Although it is pretty and I do enjoy the palette, it's the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea Volume 1. The 2 mattes in here are crap. I don't like them. I don't like the Rainforest of the Sea matte formula. I like their Amazonian clay one. But this is the rest of the palette. It's very pretty. The shimmers are super soft and very beautiful and pretty. Let's find room for them. You probably won't see them that much because it's a boring palette. There's not much to it. It's pretty, but it's also boring. Okay, where are we? Number 5, a makeup trend you think is boring and want to go away. Now, I don't think this is necessarily a boring makeup trend, but I do want it to go away. And I thought it had gone away until I was watching someone. I'm not going to name names, but I was watching a YouTuber recently, and she had done this trend of, it involves highlight. Okay, so we like highlight the high points of our cheek and like the bridge of our nose. Some people do the tip of the nose and some people do like the cupid's bow. But some people like do all the way up from their nose down to their lips. And it always looks like someone has a runny nose, and I don't understand. I don't understand why people do that, because do you want to look like you have a snotty nose, that you have a cold? Because that's what it always looks like to me. Now, this particular person, when I saw it, I kind of saw like the runny nose, but also it just made this part of between her nose and her lips, like right in here, it made it look so wide, and it just looked really unnatural on her face. Like, yeah, it looked funny. Again, it's not a boring trend. It actually makes me laugh when I do see it, because I'm like, do other people not see it? Like, again, I get highlighting the cupid's bow, the upper lip part there, but yeah, when you do all the way up here, it just, I don't get it. If you like it, that's cool, but I'll probably laugh if I see you doing it. So I won't tell you that I am, but I will be laughing in my home. Anyway. Question number 6, the worst liquid lipstick you have ever tried. Again, I can't remember the brand of it. I got it in a subscription box, and I actually got a couple of them, like on different occasions, and it was like a name. I'm pretty sure there was a B in it, like a B, like name, and then B dot or something like that. I could be way off, but anyway, I can picture it. I can even picture the one color because I loved this color and I wore it a bunch of times. I hated it about half an hour after I put it on. It would take forever to dry down, this liquid lipstick, and then when it finally did, it would just start to break apart and become like sandy and crumbly in your mouth. It was nasty. It was gross. It didn't look good. But the color, again, was really pretty when you first put it on. And then when you put it on, when it didn't dry down, it wasn't that it was like slippery like some of them are until it dries down. It was like sticky. Like you would put your lips together like the old style liquid lipsticks where they were sticky. But it would take like 20 minutes for it to dry down. And then it would start to crumble. Go away, fly. Again, can't remember the brand, but I'm sure I would, if I saw it, I would know to stay away from it. So sorry I can't inform you guys to stay away from it because I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, it was bad. Number 7, what color do you think is the most boring one? Well, I find this color to be boring. I do not think that it is unnecessary and that I don't think it's versatile. I would say tan. It works well in a variety of ways, whether it be for a blush or a contour, even sometimes for a powder or an eyeshadow. But the shade tan in general, when I look at it, I'm like, what's that going to do? But it can be one of the most like essential colors that we have in our collection to help with blending and to just give a little lift to something. So while boring, yes, it is needed and versatile. Number 8, what brands do you think coming out? Oh, number 8, what brand do you think is coming out with the most boring things? Glossier. I've never tried any of their stuff, but I never want to. I think, again, boring, but it does it well and it has a purpose. I would say Bare Minerals. A lot of their stuff, you know, it has its place. It's boring. It's not exciting by any means. I mean, maybe it is to people who are using it, who are finding, you know, a dramatic difference with their skin and the way it looks when they're wearing it. But just looking at it and their marketing, it's not exciting, Bare Minerals. Like, it's just kind of like, yeah, it's there. So, yeah, those. Number 9, what step in your makeup routine is the most boring one? I would say lipstick. Again, boring, but I like it. But it's usually my last step in my routine, and by that point, I just want to get stuff done. You know, my kids are coming in and bugging me, or I have things to do. And I just slap it on and I go. And I don't like taking a lot of time to line my lips, or if I'm using a liquid lipstick, I don't like being super careful with it, which I usually have to be. So I find it boring. I just want to get it done. And the last question is number 10. If you had to choose between a good base and a bad eye look, or a bad base and a good eye look, which one would you choose? And I actually went back and forth on this for, you know, probably more time than was necessary to go back and forth on it. At first I was like, oh, well, if you have a bad base, you know, is someone really going to comment on it? Because most people have more tact than to say something. Because you never know if someone has a skin condition or whatever, right? But then I'm like, but what if it's because, you know, you're orange or pink in your foundation and your skin isn't those colors? Then that's not necessarily a skin condition. That's more of, wow, you did really bad in your foundation choice. So then I was just like, okay, but if I have bad eyeshadow, I have hooded eyes. So, and I wear glasses most of the time. So my eyes aren't that noticeable. So I went back and forth and I decided to have the good base and a bad eye look. Because it's more hidden than my skin is. Especially again when I have glasses on, and I could throw on some super big lashes and you would never see my eyes, probably my lids. So that is what I'm going with. Good base and bad eyes, and I really hope that never happens because I like having good of both of them. So I'm gonna tag a few people here. Let's see. I'm gonna tag Gonz girl Deni and Nicole Chantell and Julia's B Beauty. I'm not even looking up because I'm just looking down to see who's in my feed recently. And let's do one more. Let's say Journey and Beauty. So yeah, I'm going to tag those few people. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5. So yeah, tag, you're it. I'm tagging you. This is an older tag, so maybe you've done it already. I don't know. I didn't do my homework and I didn't look into it. So yeah. Let me know in the comments below some of the answers to these questions. What are you a little bit salty about? Care to dish? There's a fly in here again. There's 2. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.